A Russian court rejected an appeal from American journalist Evan Gershkovich today. Authorities detained him last month on alleged espionage charges. The Wall Street Journal reporter could face up to 20 years in prison if convicted. The U.S. State Department says he's being wrongfully detained. CBS News senior foreign correspondent Holly Williams is in Ukraine following the story for us. Holly, good morning.
Good morning, Anne-Marie. Well, yes, we just heard this morning that Evan Gershkovich's appeal against his detention was rejected. And given the circumstances surrounding this case, that is not at all surprising.
A reporter from the United States inside a holding pen in a Moscow courtroom, and a new low in America's relations with Russia. The US ambassador to Russia says she was finally allowed to visit Evan Gershkovich in prison yesterday, and he's in good health and remains strong.
He was a brilliant young man.
Yevgeny Kiselyov is a Russian journalist who says he left the country 15 years ago because he wasn't free to do his job. He told us Gershkovich is likely being used by the Kremlin as a hostage, with orders from the very top.
I think that they asked Vladimir Putin, can we do this? And he said, okay, you can, go ahead.
The Wall Street Journal published part of a letter written by Gershkovich in Russian to his parents, reassuring them he isn't losing hope. I love you very, very much, he signed off, until we meet soon. His parents both grew up in the Soviet Union before moving to the US. They sat down for an interview with the Wall Street Journal, their son's employer.
I know that he felt like it was his duty to report to, and he loved Russian people,
He still does.
He still does, yes.
They reminisced about his childhood in New Jersey and said they're trying to stay positive.
It's what's one of the American qualities that we absorbed. Be optimistic, believe in happy ending. That's where we stand right now.
Even if the US government can negotiate Evan Gershkovich's release, it may not be quick. Brittany Griner was held by Russia for nearly 10 months before the Kremlin agreed to swap the basketball star for a convicted Russian arms trader. Anne-Marie.
I want to ask you about something else, Holly. Yesterday, vocal Putin critic Vladimir Kara-Murza was sentenced to 25 years in prison. What's the reaction been to this sentence? What does this say about sort of the continued influence of Vladimir Putin in terms of him silencing critics?
Yeah, that's a very good question. Look, Vladimir Kara-Murza is an extremely prominent Russian dissident. He is a dual British and Russian citizen. The UK government says that he has faced 2 attempts to poison him in the past. He's an outspoken critic of Vladimir Putin, as well as Russia's invasion of its next-door neighbour, Ukraine. In this case, he wasn't just convicted of high treason, he was sentenced to 25 years in prison. So he essentially has been silenced by the Russian regime, and certainly that suggests to some people at least that the Russian government, Vladimir Putin, are not perhaps as confident, as secure as they sometimes seem. In Vladimir Kara-Murza's final speech to the court, he said, quote, "I only blame myself for one thing. I failed to convince enough of my compatriots and politicians in democratic countries of the danger the current Kremlin regime poses for Russia and the world."
In the meantime, Russian media released new video of Vladimir Putin showing him visiting Russian forces inside Ukraine. He has not ventured from his protected compound, wherever he's sort of holed up, I think very much, maybe one other time. What do we know about this kind of walkabout that he did?
Well, all we can tell you is what the Russian media is telling us, and they are saying that this video purportedly shows Vladimir Putin visiting Russian forces inside Ukraine. However, we certainly can't independently verify that. If they're telling the truth, then apparently the Russian leader visited an area in southern Ukraine that was seized, occupied by the Russian military during its invasion of Ukraine. We should also point out that if this video is genuine and if Vladimir Putin did in fact visit this region, we don't know when it was filmed.
Good reminder that, we're getting it from Russian media, so it all needs to be confirmed. But Holly, thank you very much.